McCoy's World. I'm McCoy, and this is the world of my perception. Never know what I'm going to talk about here. I was going to do today's episode on religion, but I didn't want to disrespect anybody as far as any of them. I'm going to focus on my view on Christianity, but at the same time, I don't really see anything wrong with the religion, so why talk about it? Why say anything about it? Um, what the stories tell, Jesus was a great guy, helped many people, and he was a great teacher in life and how to be in life. So we're going to skip all that today and talk about wands. Yes, wands. Always been fascinated with them ever since I was a kid. Ever since I saw the Sword and the Stone, I was basically 5 at the time, and it just intrigued me. I mean, the swords, King Arthur, the Arthurian legends. I literally have a copy of King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table, which is one of my favorite stories. You know, stories of the Holy Grail, the adventure, all that. You know, I know those kind of things people don't really look into anymore. I know some probably do, but there are just a lot of people that just, they got so many other things going on in their life, they don't pay attention to like stories and reading anymore, except for the few that enjoy a good Kindle, you know, lay back and relax. But me, yeah, I've always been interested in it. I used to have two big Merlin posters on my wall of the artwork, like, you know, paintings of Merlin. One where he's creating lightning with a dragon between two of his hands doing this. I mean, it was beautifully painted. And then another one where he's in his nook in his cottage. Well, he's at his desk in his cottage, and an owl, I'm guessing, which is Archimedes, flies in. Um, if that was if he had an owl and that was actually his name. I mean, I'm only going like the Disney movie, which Archimedes was his pet owl that could talk, and he could basically maybe get advice from, or I don't really know what Archimedes was. He was just a little owl that could talk and had an attitude. But yeah, so I got this from Handicraft Viet, which they did a great job. The wood grain. This is I believe, a round wand or spiral wand. Very basic, very, you know, I mean, I'm not going to say easy because it must take time to put those little punctures in each part of the wand right there. I mean, it's just sturdy, pure wood. Guessing either ashwood or kind of light for oak. So I wouldn't say oak because it's very light. Um, yeah, I also got into the Harry Potter series because of the fact, wizards, even though they're kids and they can do all that stuff with it, even though it's, of course, can't really do anything with the wand unless, I don't know, I've never seen anybody do anything with the wand besides Hollywood. Even got this from Merlin's Realm. This is a basic wand. I don't know what kind of wood it is, but it has a crystal with copper winding wrapped around it. It's supposed to give it energy when using it, which also got a couple magic of manifestations and a witch's coin. Which I got this basically 9 years ago, maybe 8 years ago, when me and my wife first moved to Carson. We not the when we first, but when we got our apartment in Carson, California, and we wasn't in the apartment. No, 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 no. I think we moved to her a back house of her uncle's, which he didn't live too far at, and that's when I ordered this one. It's kind of small, but it's well crafted in my concern. I mean, Merlin's Realm does a great job with their wands. I don't know what state they're based out of, but Yeah, they have a lot of good stuff that, they make and everything. If you ever go to the website, Merlin's Realm, they will definitely have something if you're into the whole cosplaying thing or if you're into magic. You got a lot of Wiccans, witches, druids out there that, you know, like Dame the Bard or Lazily Dragon, the two YouTubers I watch. It's more of a thing that I follow. I mean, magic is sort of life, and life is magic. Everything around us, everything has life from trees to people to animals. Even the earth itself is alive, basically. Um, I mean, I'll do another video on the earth and what she actually is in my perception. Just because I noticed a lot of things about her that resemble, well, let's just say I'll do that next Friday in video 3. Um, I know I was supposed to get this out by 6, but unfortunately, I had to wash laundry. Not working right now. I got laid off of my job about 4 months ago, and no bite shit. I think because of current situation, nobody especially in the freight business, is currently hiring anybody that's not at least um, management level. So yeah, so that's basically my video. My first wand video. Probably get another one from Handicraft Viet. I really wanted owl wand. Uh, Owl wands are beautifully crafted. They got these little owl on the top of it. The wood grain's well made. I mean, I look on Amazon at them. Handicraft Viet. You got Cottage Garden and Merlin's Realm are the three that I know of. And from what I've seen, just by looking at the pictures and when I ordered this, they do a good job. They're well made. You can tell by just the craftsmanship of this one that from Handicraft Viet. I mean, it's a beautiful wand, little honeycomb holes in there. Uh, yeah, not sharp or anything. So, if you got your kids that they want to be like little wizards or witches or something, and they want to have like wands like Harry Potter, it's a great place to go. Um, Especially for these. Next Friday when we discuss that other thing that I'm probably going to do, that I just mentioned, then I might have another wand, might not. Depends on when I can order it. Right now, I'm waiting for 2 books. One that Blazy Dragon recommended, as far as you want a little like has to do with magic. It's I if you're in that kind of stuff, I recommend checking out his channel. He very wise when he talks, and I really enjoy watching him. As well as the Obods, which is what Damn the Bard is a part of. They share a lot of wisdom about it. You know, but yeah, that's my video for today. Take care and remember, live life in your perception. All right, thank you. Bye.